Hello everyone and welcome to Transform Learning with Google Arts and Culture. My name is Kyle and I will be your instructor throughout this course. In this video we are going to get started with the program with some basic navigation. As we continue to learn and explore, we're going to dive into more details in some later videos. But the key thing with this program, and really with this class in general, is all about exploration, because this program, Google Arts and Culture, allows you to explore so many different things. So let's go ahead and get started. You can see here that I have a Google Chrome web browser opened up. I recommend using Google Chrome with this because we are using a Google program. So using Google Chrome will just kind of give you different ways to navigate and get there. So let's start with actually getting to the website. And we're going to look at how to do this on a computer right now. And then a little bit later in the video, we're going to switch and I'm going to show you my phone screen and we're going to look at what the Google Arts and Culture app actually looks like and how you can use it on your phone as well. So starting in our web browser, we can go up to the top and we can literally just type in Google Arts and Culture into the Google search bar, which is right here, or we can go into the URL bar at the top. Either way, it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and do that now. Type that in, go ahead and hit enter, and we can see that Google Arts and Culture is going to pop up right here as a first link. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and it'll navigate us to the home page. Now the direct link to the site is artsandculture.google.com. So if you want to type that in specifically or save that website URL, you can feel free to do that, artsandculture.google.com. So this is one way to navigate and get to the program. I'm going to open up a new tab here to get me back to my Google Chrome home screen to show you another way where we don't have to type anything in, assuming that you are, logged into a Google account. You can see your account information up here on the top right-hand side. And if you go to your Google Apps icon and click on this will show you all of the different apps that you have associated with your account. Now you can either scroll or grab this scroll bar and move down, and you can find Google Arts and Culture, which looks just like this. And clicking on this will go ahead and get you to the home screen as well. In addition to that, if you want to make this a bit of a top priority here, or for any of these other apps, if you want to move them around, you can always click, hold, and then drag and replace this anywhere you want. You can drag it up to the top. If I want to put it a little bit closer up here, feel free to do that. And you can move any of your other Google apps around the same way. So I'm going to go ahead and close this, and we are here at Google Arts and Culture, the website computer version of this program. Now we're going to go through a lot of these buttons and tabs in detail in some other videos. Right now we're just doing basic navigation. So there's two things that I want to point out here for just this first video for how we can navigate this specific program. First, we can see at the top right that because this is a Google application, we have our account information up here, we have our apps icon up here. And if you are logged into a Google account, you should either see a picture that you have associated with your account or the first letter of your first name is usually what is displayed. So we have what I'm calling the top navigation bar, which is really this information up here at the top right? We have a home button, which is where we currently are. We have the explore button, play, nearby, and favorites, as well as a search icon. So we're going to call this the top navigation bar, and feel free to explore and play around with those. And in addition to this top navigation bar, if we move all the way to the left, we see the title Google Arts and Culture, and then we see a little hamburger icon here that we can click on, and this is bringing up what I'm going to call the side navigation bar. So we have a whole bunch of other settings, including some things that we see at the top bar like explore and explore, etc., nearby, but this is going to open up many more options to give us a bit of a more specific search and ease of access to certain information that we have and that we can find in this program. So go ahead and take a minute, navigate your way to Google Arts and Culture, and go ahead and play around with some of the buttons and the top navigation bar and also the side navigation bar. And feel free to log into your Google account as well to have that connected so you can save some things, and we'll kind of talk about that a little bit later as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch the screen now to show you the navigation on a phone app. So let's do that now. All right, hello everybody, this is Kyle. We are back recording on the phone screen this time, and we're going to take a look at the Google Arts and Culture app. So the first thing that you need to do if you do not have the app already is you need to download it. Now, if you're an Android user, that is going to the Play Store and just typing in Google Arts and Culture, and then hitting search. And then from there, it'll tell you or give you the option to install it. I already have it installed. So for me, that says open. But if you are an Apple user, you have an iPhone, you just open up the App Store and you do the same thing, install, and you should be good to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and I can do that by tapping the open button right here, and as you kind of add an application to your phone, it should show up on your phone screen. So right here, I have it on the bottom right on my third page. Go ahead and click on that, open it up, and it gets you to this home screen for the Google Arts and Culture phone app. Now right away, we can see that this looks very different than what we saw in the web-based version of this application. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to navigate this on the phone. Let's start with the bottom navigation bar, which is really like the home base to navigate to the app. On the very left-hand side, we have the home button, which we are currently on. So this is the home screen, and I can scroll down and take a look at some curated content here, today's top picks, story of the year, etc. As we move to the right, I have this navigation button. And this is going to take me to another place that I can scroll through some different online exhibits and some different information that I can look through. And this is really designed for you to scroll through and explore. You can see that just kind of like moving my finger, we're going to get to different content here that I can look through that should be curated to me based on some preferences and also based on just what's popular. We keep moving to the right. We have a little heart button at the bottom, and this is a place to store favorites. So if you heart or like anything that you find on the app, it'll be stored here, as well as galleries of pictures that you have saved, all found in this location. And then at the bottom right, we have a little controller button, and this is the play button. And we're going to explore this a little bit later, but this is a way to easily find games and different ways and to explore activities on the actual app itself that are designed for the app. Now, in addition to that, we have this camera button right here in the middle. You tap on that, and this is going to be a way to do a little bit of virtual exploration, and we'll go through this a little bit later as well. This is what we call the pocket gallery. You can go through immersive, augmented reality and virtual reality scenarios here. So I'm going to hit the back button up here at the top to get us back. Now, in addition, and I'm going to hit back again, or I'm just going to hit the home button again on the left, so it takes me back to the home screen. Now, what we see at the top, which is kind of less of a navigation menu, more of just a few other options. We have the search icon right here. So if we want to search something specific within Google Arts and Culture, this would be the easiest way to do that on the app. We don't have all those other navigation buttons that we had on the web version. So more often than not, if we're looking for something specific, we got to search for it here. I'm going to tap the back button here. And then we also have this casting button. So if you want to take something that you're looking at on the app, you want to share it with somebody on a larger screen, maybe you're with a group of people, and you want to share something, what something looks like, or a game that you're playing or anything like that, you can hit the cast button and it can transfer that information from your phone screen onto a larger screen, maybe a TV or something like that, so everybody can view. I'm going to tap off of that. And then, of course, at the top here, you have your account information as well as some other buttons to click from. And this is where we can see some of those other navigation buttons that we're used to from the web version, like collections, nearby, experiments, etc. Also have some settings and other things to look at as well. So take some time, explore, click around, look for things on the app, see if you can find something on the app and also on the web page to kind of compare what the two things look like. So yeah, go ahead and explore, and we will see you in the next video.